Today we're going to talk about remote access software. Some will also call it RMM, or remote monitoring and management software. This is the type of software that many use to help support their older parents, relatives, or friends and access the computer remotely. However, some businesses are using it as a substitute for commercial-grade VPN or SASE access. The issue is cybercriminals and nation-state threat actors are using these also to break into business networks. Here are some examples of some of the software cybercriminals are utilizing: Real VNC, Splashtop, TeamViewer, GoToMyPC, LogMeIn, Remote PC, AnyDesk. There are currently over 40 various remote software packages that are being utilized by threat actors all over the world. They can take advantage of existing installations, or they can attempt to install after a system has been compromised. If there's an existing install, they will install an infiltrate software and gather all usernames and passwords to be able to log in remotely from the internet. Otherwise, they will just set up an account with a username and password of their choice and access the computer remotely. This often later leads to ransom and to retrieve data that has been stolen. This is just a small sample of the various cybercriminal groups utilizing and abusing remote access software. As I stated earlier, there are over 40 different variants that are being abused on a regular basis. Some will sell access to networks to other cybercriminals, while still others will utilize this access to steal data and exfiltrate it. Note that no security mechanisms will detect or block this remote software by default because it is legitimate software. However, some Layer 7 firewalls and endpoint security can be configured to either alert or even block it if it's attempted to be installed. So what should companies do? What are some of the best practices when it comes to remote access? Ideally, you should use a commercial-grade VPN or SASE, which is Secure Access Service Edge service, to be able to access applications remotely or computers remotely. If you must use one of these remote access tools, make sure that it has two-factor authentication, either a two-factor phone app or a FIDO2 security key. Also have logging on all successful logins and unsuccessful logins. Forward all logs to a SIM or separate logging server. That's in case threat actors try to remove the logs on the local computer. Standardize on one remote access software, not many. Block all other remote access software traffic in Layer 7 firewall, and ideally from being installed by endpoint security. Turn off and remove it if you're not using it. This has been your cybersecurity tips of the week. In the meantime, everyone please stay safe and secure until we see you next time.